everybody, to another episode of Justen versus Justen. I'm Justen with an E.
And I'm Justen with an I.
And you're probably wondering, who's this fella right here in the middle of us with the big grizzly beard?
What's up? I'm Matt.
This is Matt from TheDuoFinds.
Got a dog in my crotch right now.
So,
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when I meet people named Matt.
So, Matt here is my buddy, long time. Him and his girlfriend have a channel. Why don't you just give our people a little taste of what your channel's about?
So basically, we like to travel when we can. We both work full time. So we're based in Illinois, so we kind of venture out and find different spots in Illinois that are under the radar, or like hidden gems, if you want to call them that.
Yeah.
Like roadside attractions are our favorite, and then we do food, we do ice cream places, donut places, but we also we love wrestling, so we do wrestling unboxing videos. So
yeah, I just saw you guys' video on the Guinness Book of World Records, all the giant stuff. Yeah.
Big stuff in a small
I've been actually wanting to go there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's a trip, dude. Like, the town is basically like frozen in time. You know, like, it feels like you're in the 50s. Everyone says hi to you, and like people were stopping away from. Here's a map of all the stuff. And we had like 3 or 4 maps of like the same, where explaining where all the places were. It was just so funny. Yeah, it was cool.
All right, we'll put a link to Matt there. You can check him out. Definitely worth it. He's always him and his girlfriend have some fun places they go.
Any haunted places maybe that you've been?
We were doing cemeteries in the beginning, but they weren't getting that many hits.
Okay.
So we might, revisit that and just see how popular it gets. We wanted to do one in Graceland Cemetery.
Oh.
And then
interesting.
Al Capone there.
Yeah. No, he's in. I don't know where he is.
They moved him.
Is he?
Yeah, they moved him.
They moved his body because too many people were going to visit.
I remember that. Yeah. Well, his actual body isn't it in Florida?
Yeah, it's just a gravestone.
Yeah.
So people were stealing it, so they moved it to a part. I've seen it. They moved it to the part of the cemetery where its big tree covers it up.
Okay.
So you kind of have to know where it is, and there's always like beer cans and like pennies and like dollar bills and stuff. It's pretty funny. But yeah, we're doing a Vegas trip in May.
Nice.
So we're going to check out Zach Baggins' haunted
museum that he started. Yeah, that looks like pretty cool.
You can't film in there though, or take pictures. So I don't know how we're gonna do a video there, but maybe we'll do like
secret cam.
Well, I don't want to do that.
The lapel camera.
Maybe we'll review it and then go in, or talk about it and then go in and then review it or something.
Yeah, I saw he's got a Dr. Kevorkian's van, and
it's all kinds of like weird stuff, man. You have to sign a waiver before you go in because you might get possessed.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. It's $50 a pop. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
That sounds exciting, actually.
Yeah, but it should be cool. Yeah. Oh, I mean, he does a little bit on the TV show. Like, he goes into some of the stuff.
I mean, it's a place I'd go because I like that stuff. So
you gotta check out New England, man. There's lots of haunting stuff.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Well, they went to Salem.
Yeah, we went to Salem.
That's one of them.
That was before we were doing the videos,
Yeah.
and that's what kind of sparked the YouTube channel, because we do travel a lot, and we were just doing an Instagram post and like photos just for our own, and like they were just like blowing up. I'm like, we should like do videos of this, and we were going to these places anyway.
I hear people like videos.
Yeah, videos, internet.
They also like iHeartRadio.
Say, Justin, what do you mean iHeartRadio?
That's right. We are now on iHeartRadio.
Wow, I heard that.
iHeartRadio.
All right.
Excellent.
That's right. Excellent. That was 3 minutes. First reference.
We haven't done a Michael Caine yet. There's always a Michael Caine in our video.
Silver. What? I don't know. So.
Well, yeah, we were talking
the
today.
Inside jokes.
We were thinking about going to Wakanda.
Yeah. Nice. Dressing as
if you watched our last video and you watched it all the way through, you saw Cornelius from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer appearing in the Black Panther looking for vibranium.
It was pretty intense. I mean, there at one point Justin actually had to get up because he was choking on a cookie because he was laughing so hard. Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, anyway, I think today, watching one of Matt's videos kind of sparked an idea in our head, because we talk about movies and geek and nerd things.
Yes.
And I saw you recently visited Wax Packs.
Yes, in Roselle, Illinois.
We got a dog.
Oh, Bella wants to be in the show now. She says it's not fair. How come I don't get to be in it?
Because she's too cute.
She is. Well, anyway,
Wax Packs is mainly figures, like toys.
Oh, cool.
It's not new toys. It's all like secondhand, but they're all unopened.
Okay.
So you can go in there and they have, I mean, it's just packed from floor to ceiling and then deep of this all kinds of toys you can even imagine. They have a small section of records, and they have a little small couple long boxes, and then this other random stuff, but it's mainly toys.
That sounds exactly like the type of store I would spend an entire day in.
Oh man, it's awesome. You can. We were there for like 2 hours, and like we didn't see everything. It's just, it's amazing.
It's in Roselle, you said?
Yeah, Roselle,
Nice.
Upper Roselle Road.
So for everyone who's not watching in Illinois, it's a shop in Illinois. We're sorry, but
Yeah.
it sounds really cool.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the video when him and Shannon go visit, I didn't know that existed.
Did you
Yeah.
find some wrestling stuff there?
I know what we find. I mainly like Walking Dead.
Okay.
That's what I collect. I collect all the figures from Walking Dead. And
All
I
right,
found,
cool.
I think 1 or 2 figures from Walking Dead, and then I found these actual wax packs, tops, cards for the movie Batman, 1989, the original Batman, with the, if you feel in there, it's broken, but the actual, it comes with a stick of gum in there. So.
Oh man, 30-year-old gum.
Is it 30 years?
1989 is almost 30.
Oh my gosh, man!
It's 19 years.
I remember seeing this movie in the theater. I think I was like 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 1989.
I saw it at the drive-in, at the Southington, Connecticut drive-in, and I was on a lawn chair outside with like a blanket to keep the mosquitoes at bay. It was awesome. I mean,
all
like
of our
a
childhoods.
full 2 liter of like ginger ale or something.
Man, where was I? I know I was in. I was in Illinois. It was I remember we got lost. My dad got lost driving to the theater, and we drove in circles, and we had to go see like a later time or something. It was so funny.
Oh, the 80s.
Look, kids,
back before
there's Big
kids
Ben
had
on your left.
back before we all had cell phones and GPS.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It was a new theater too. It was something. I think we didn't go see it right away. We went to it was like a dollar theater or something in the middle of nowhere in some weird suburb. Man.
You know, they're the dollar theater. Go figure, they're not spending big money on the popcorn.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always like electric yellow. You know, like, what the hell? But you're gonna eat it
With the fake butter, like 3 pieces. Oh.
And you usually got to bring a piece of cardboard to sit down.
Hey, was Pee Wee in there?
Oh, man.
I think there used to be a dollar theater in Lake Zurich.
It might have been the one, man.
It was really gross. It was inside a mall.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
It might have been.
We had one in my town, but it burned down.
Oh no!
So it was shortly after I saw "Stop or My Mom Will Shoot." That is a true story. That's right.
Sylvester
I saw that in
Stallone's
the
finest performance.
Hey, stop or my mom will shoot.
How did you clean my gun? What done?
I was just thinking, his finest performance. I'm like, geez, maybe not Rocky 2, maybe not Rocky 5. Stop or my mom will shoot.
Yeah, not Creed, not
over the top.
Not over the top, not
Maybe
Demolition Man, not Expendables.
Oh man, underrated though.
You know what?
Academy Award winner.
I want to come back to Demolition Man sometime because I really do like that.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's one of
It's
my
such a good
favorite
movie.
The crazy thing in that movie is they talk about Jackie Chan movies, which Jackie Chan was not known to the U.S. really anything. And they talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger becoming president. He later became governor.
That was what, early '90s, right?
That was
It must have been,
94,
yeah.
94?
something like that.
It was right before Judge Dredd or right after
Yeah,
Judge Dredd?
Mr. I am the...
A great
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. Yeah. Unsung hero of this podcast, Rob Schneider.
We love all the little actors of Saturday Night Live.
Pretty much.
Tim Meadows, Rob
Stay
Schneider.
tuned soon, our Tim Meadows feature.
Yes, we're going to have a Tim Meadows featurette. Well, anyway, if you haven't been able to tell by the wax packs, we're talking Batman today from 1989.
And we're gonna try this gum, I think.
Yeah, I think at the end there, yeah. Stay tuned. At the end, we're gonna open these bad boys up. Because I remember getting these cards as a kid.
Oh yeah, like 2 checklists and like.
Yeah. And then like the sticker cards are in there. So.
Yeah, you get 9 cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick bubble gum.
And what do you get now if you get a pack of cards? Like 4 cards, and I don't know. I don't really buy like new. Like, do you buy like Walking Dead's cards?
I don't know. The last pack of cards I bought was football cards. I think.
Yeah, I think the only person I ever bought cards with is this guy.
I buy football. We went through a phase of football cards.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and getting like the autographs and
like,
stuff.
yeah,
so
10 years ago.
You get these $20 boxes, and it comes with like 10 or 12 packs, and you open them, and it's like 4 cards or something. Yeah. You might get a random autograph in one of the packs, but
Yeah,
you weren't guaranteed that.
I was trying to think of mine. I think mine was X-Men the movie when that first came out, because I would buy like if they had like a piece of yarn that had X-Men on it, I'm like, mine. And the coolest thing is I bought a box and I got a piece of the fabric used to make Jean Grey's outfit. And that is how nerdy I roll.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, that was kind of cool. But I mean, I'm sure it was fake. You know,
oh man, I mean,
you never know.
Like, well, this is just a snippet of fabric. Like they cut a piece of garbage and put it on a card and put X-Men on it. And
it depends on who it's made from.
If it was
Family Jensen, so.
If it was a higher rated company making it, they had to be certified.
It was
Tops. Yeah, those are certified. Yeah. All those jersey cards, football jersey cards, man, they were all certified.
Oh, that's certified stuff?
Yeah, so I bet you the players are just like jersey off.
Oh yeah, if it's from a big company, then it's Upper Deck's like the top of the echelon of the top there.
Does Fleer still make cards?
Fleer is owned, I think, by Upper Deck now.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, Upper Deck's still around. Tops is still around.
I think
Don Russ.
No. Actually, no. I think they are still around, but I think they're owned by Tops or something.
Everybody's owned by Tops.
They're all one big conglomerate.
Yeah, I remember Tops in the mid-90s, they had like 3 comic books. They had Zorro, Lady Rawhide, and Exo Squad. I'm like, this is awesome. Exo Squad the comic. But,
no, you want to know what I was really upset about is I spent my childhood collecting X-Men cards and all the comic book cards, Batman the Animated Series, and they're worth nothing.
You were buying them thinking, these are going to be worth so much
They were at the time. I remember... I collected all the X-Men. I had the one that made a whole picture.
Oh yeah,
and it was worth like $400.
We featured that on Amalgamania. We were actually doing the scans where Ian was selling the scans of those cards, the X-Men cards. You can get them in a frame.
Yeah, now they're in my basement. I'm just like, man, they're all worth a cent.
I have the whole set of the Ninja Turtles from the Ninja Turtles movie, the first series. I think it's maybe like 89 cards and like 10 stickers or something.
You know what's great though, when you try to piece together the movie that you have not seen yet from the cards, and it's so off. You're gonna be like, and Harvey Dent plans to do this to Batman. It's like, what?
That's what I think these are. They're gonna be the same as those cards. Is they'll have like a scene, and then a little like Harvey Dent's really mad, or like
exactly.
or like Batman's like whatever. It's like what does that even mean?
What's going on?
No, all right.
They'll have Batman. I don't know what to do with my hands.
He's gonna pop one open.
Oh, that opened up That opened up too quick, man.
Look at that. It's wax paper, and there's some documents on there.
Don't worry, we'll get some B-roll footage of what these look like.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, I told you.
All right. So there's 4 pieces of gum that look like
I think let's dive into this gum here. everybody grab their piece and cheers into good health. Oh, it's hard.
Wow.
That is crunchy.
Super sugary.
It doesn't even turn into gum.
There's no elasticity.
It's a Necco wafer.
Yeah, it just disintegrates in your mouth.
A weird, kind of some weird chemicals in there.
It's like a bubblegum potato chip.
I'm gonna do one more.
He's now addicted to 30-year-old.
I need more gum.
Are those your yams?
I really like the gum.
Oh my god.
Very weird.
It's weird, yeah, definitely.
It is. It's like a Necco wafer.
Do not eat the gum after 1 year. No, I'm kidding.
You're trying to stop me. Well, I say if you're dumb enough to eat it, you deserve to die.
I want to know what made it, because it's early 90s, so they're probably like, contains lead.
Yeah, lead paint.
Dude, I got the big piece, right? So I'm chewing on it. It tastes like cardboard.
There's no... You got it to chew?
No, it's just crunchy.
Okay, yeah,
mine just broke apart.
And then, like, disintegrated, basically, like... like we're gonna be tripping.
I gotta say, the flavor wasn't horrible.
No, it wasn't bad. I mean, right at the end when he swallowed it, I got a weird kind of like
30-year-old
cardboard.
Yeah, like
30-year-old moldy flavor, but
like ink, the ink like soaked through.
No wax paper though, so it's moisture resistant.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. That costs too much money to make wax paper.
I think it's interesting that they wrapped it in that, so you didn't have to like.
You got you got to make like a Joker.
So there's the sticker on the one side, and then you get the puzzle piece of. If you didn't know, that's the Joker's coat, purple.
Yep.
So this is number 30.
Look at how slick that is. And this is Batman before he had a simplified design on his insignia. So it's got like all these extra little frills on it. It's really cool looking.
All right.
Yeah.
We did get a checklist. No, we didn't.
Oh, look at that.
Actually, I kind of like that retro card.
Oh, wow.
So that's Batman #1, which is the first appearance of Robin that they're showing.
Oh, cool. And this is like, it's looking like sketches, like movie sketches.
Okay, so sketch art. Nice. And they all have yellow trim on the outside.
Here's from the right there. Right there.
From the movie?
Flingheim.
The Flugelheim.
Flugelheim Aftermath. Who is Jack Napier? That's the Joker.
Is that Jerry Orbach? No. Oh, that's cool looking.
Phantom Avenger, that's a cool card.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another cool Joker sketch.
Oh, wow.
By Tim Burton. Oh, that's cool.
Very neat.
Very cool. And then another Joker. You can tell the offset printer when they printed these was a little bit off, man. It's a little blurry looking.
It is.
The registration is off a little bit.
That's kind of cool.
80s and 90s technology, so great.
So each of the cards has a little description on the back too.
So you can read all about what happened in the movie and get your account of exactly what happened from these cards. And this is the second series of cards. So the first series has probably more of the movie on it. This has just more production stuff, and that looks like a cool cover.
Yeah, there's 132 cards in the set, 22 stickers, and 11 bonus weapons and gadgets cards.
Oh, that must be the bonus weapon then. So that's pretty cool. Now this has my favorite all-time Batman insignia on it on the side. You probably can't see it too well in here, but it's like a gold bronzish color, and it's that simplified sort of logo. I love that.
That's what's iconic about this. That was the first poster for the movie that they released. Was basically
that's probably what I remember.
The Batman symbol, and then
it was just a
super
it was
simple.
So cool.
How great were old cards too?
Yeah.
You didn't have to wait and like collect them all. You could just send in and get the whole set for $29.95.
Are you serious,
dude? I'm gonna see if I can send
order
that.
by mail. Send check or money order $29.95 with your name, address, or zip code.
I feel like I
and
just missed
birthday
out
to
on
top
you found a
slash
cheat code
Batman.
to life that I didn't know about back then.
Well,
not that I could have come up with that money, but
well, here's the best thing: allow 3 to 6 weeks for delivery. That wouldn't last these days.
Man.
Everybody wants it now.
I need it right now.
I'm willing.
I'm
bet
going to
that
go
you
on
can find this
Amazon.
on eBay.
I'm the Batman. I need it right now.
Someone will be thrilled that you want this.
Tell me where the bat cards are.
You've had enough, sir.
All right,
Tell me where they are
the
now.
second pack. Maybe we'll save the gum for the. Oh, this is only 2 pieces now. That's not bad.
Oh,
Wow, we have to ration that. All right.
rare commodity now.
Let's see what, ooh,
cool.
nice.
There we go.
There's a nice.
So there's
sticker.
your insignia.
That's going on the back of the Jeep for sure.
Nice.
You know what? That's pretty awesome. And do they connect? They do not.
I got 30.
One looks like the Batman almost.
I think
Or
it's
is it actually his cane?
yeah, it's Joker's.
It's
cane.
probably. I think it's like this part.
Yeah.
Or this is
It's his walking
35,
stick.
38. So it's probably 2 down.
What an eventful evening. You know, you start off your day and you don't think
We're
it's
just
like,
reliving our
you're gonna have
childhood.
30-year-old gum.
And all the gum dust is all over these. I feel like I'm like dealing drugs. I'm like cutting like drugs with these cards.
And that's Ed Koch, isn't it?
I think so. And
Yeah.
the Wayne Manor Party.
Master Wayne.
Wayne Manor. That's cool.
Who are you? I'm Batman.
In the Nerve Center. Who was that guy? I don't remember him.
That looks like Tim Burton.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Is it sitting there?
I hope they have a card that says Lord of the Wicker People. That would be great. Oh, that's cool.
Kids playing Batman. Oh, nice.
Yep. The guy that looks the guy that looks like Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
I met Sergeant Slaughter. That dude is huge.
This card reminds me of the new Batman movie a little bit. When Heath Ledger's in there and they crash the party.
Yep.
It totally mimics that.
I wonder if that was an influence.
Oh,
I'm sure it was.
guarantee it.
Most directors usually have some type of...
Oh, this is cool, man, right here. The director, I don't know who that is, but that's Tim Burton for sure. And then
Well, yeah, that is, because he's got
let's
the...
see.
What do they say?
Let's see.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. And then oh wow, you can see this car at Volo.
shields.
Oh, yeah?
They have the car. One of the screen used.
Oh.
I don't know how many screen used Batmobiles they were, but there's like one of them at Volvo.
As long as it's not the one from Batman Forever.
Oh no,
I'm all about
it's from the Batman,
which is
first
still
Probably like the
much-
most iconic Batmobile.
one. Oh yeah, man.
between this one and the one from the animated series, those are like my two favorite
Oh, yeah.
Batmobiles.
Well, the new one's a tank. It's not even a car.
This is
Yeah, I was like the Tumbler and all that. It was kind of cool for that type of movie, but it's
Yeah.
like it's not a car.
no, it's not the
It's
not
a
the
tank.
Batmobile.
Chicks did the car.
Very, dude, it's very phallic. Very phallic looking.
It does. It kind
Doesn't
of
kinda look
looks like a giant penis.
Doesn't it?
It looks exactly
Chicks
like
dig
the
car.
ambiguously gay duos.
You're ambiguously gay. Duo. It's Gary and Ace's car.
Great work, Ace.
Oh my god.
Grab hold of my buttocks and let's go.
And they
What is
roll
everybody
out.
looking at?
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's funny that that's what Carell and Colbert had to do to get onto Saturday Night Live,
Yeah.
right?
And looking at it now as an adult, the Batmobile definitely with its armor on totally looks like a penis.
It's ready to.
I think that
it's ready to go to war, man. Look at that thing. It's like
It's got a condom on
Why do you
it.
think he keeps going into that tunnel?
in and out, in and out. It's like, oh, a Family Guy. No. That's not the Batmobile, is it? No, he's just driving a car. And it looks like.
Show me where my penis car is.
Oh my gosh, man.
Your penis car. Oh, that's lovely.
Superman doesn't have a penis car. That's why he sucks.
Does he even have a driver's license? Let's be
No, he
honest.
flies everywhere.
He doesn't have. I mean, even like
Yeah, he
Clark
doesn't
Kent.
have.
Clark Kent takes public transportation.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't. He doesn't drive a car.
Well, if I could fly, I wouldn't own a car either.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. He's trying to blend in. So
Yeah.
you know, he actually
wears is
compresses.
glasses.
What he does is he compresses his spine so his posture is off, so people don't recognize him, which is kind of genius that he does that. So and that's one of the reasons that his secret identity's never been figured out by Lex Luthor, because his posture's so off, and Lex sees everything so analytically. It's pretty crazy.
It's
I
the
know.
glasses, dude.
It is also the glasses.
The glasses. Does he take the Superman curl? Does he like Clark Kent? Does he push it to the side, or does Clark Kent have the curl too?
See, I
don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Because that's gonna throw me off, man. The curl, like, oh, I don't know what that is.
The new one doesn't really have the curl.
He doesn't have. Is it like just like a little?
He has kind of like just a. He's too dapper.
Yeah.
I think the curl kind of
He
died
is
with
dapper. I would describe
think-
him as a dandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of the newsies are you? I bet you're fucking crutchy. I'd get a very strong crutchy vibe.
Oh man,
that's
awesome.
No, I think the curl for Superman died with Dean Cain.
Oh, you mean the real estate mogul? You could be on my team. Join TV Superman. I'm like, okay.
Hey, leave Dean Cain alone. I actually like that
He was
Superman
a good
series.
Superman.
Yeah,
I
I
have
like
no
that
problem
series.
with Dean
For a
Cain. I'm just
TV
saying,
show?
he's trying to get me to trade places or something.
Well,
You know?
Vanilla Ice refurbs houses too.
Yeah, but let's be honest. If you got a chance to work with Vanilla Ice on a house or Dean Cain on a house,
I'm working with Ice.
Oh yeah, I'm
Really?
gonna work with Vanilla Ice because there's
Todd's
because he's
cousin?
Vanilla Ice. Yeah.
I don't know. He's too extreme for me.
If you're wondering what me and Matt are laughing about, we had a roommate and a very close friend that we still talk to every day. His last name's Van Winkle, like Vanilla
Really?
Ice.
Like
and,
Vanilla Ice.
and that was his pickup line with girls.
Like,
Because
was his-
you'd get a text from him, go, I'm going to call you, pretend you're Vanilla Ice.
My cousin's Vanilla Ice. It's like a.
Oh my
The
god.
sad thing is girls are like, oh really?
Yeah. I think we fake called him one time, and we had these like two girls at mothers or something going on.
Well, I know I used to get texts because you guys would stay out later than me, and I'd get like texts like, hey, we're calling your number, pretend you're Vanilla Ice.
Why is this number and there's Justen? No, it's just that so people don't know.
The stupid things we did when we were younger.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
You
that's
could
good.
pretend to be anyone, you know? It's
I had people believing I played for the Arizona Cardinals for a long time.
Dude, that
too.
was like 10 years ago. Dude.
It was.
nice.
What are you talking about? I just did that 2 days ago to get in line at Starbucks.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me, former NFL player here. Like, right this way, sir. Your soy latte awaits.
Sad thing is, people believe it.
Really? Wow.
Hilarious.
When you're a big guy like me, and people say, "Oh yeah, he's got to be a football player."
Too many concussions. No, I can't work out.
She was on, man. She was believing you.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I was taking pictures with fans and everything.
Yeah. Who ruined it? Did I ruin that?
No, it was Matt. Or no, it was you. You're Matt. It was
Matt. It was Todd. Was it Todd? What did he say?
It was Todd.
Like either he got...
No, Todd got... We were talking to the ladies.
He got kicked out.
And he was getting in a fight with a bouncer down the street.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't that one. That was at, I don't even know.
That was on...
That
was on, what's the street?
Russian Division.
Russian Division. At that bar, you had to go down the stairs. And he groped some girl, and it turned out to be the bouncer's cousin or something.
Geez.
And
So he was in the wrong. You're saying, okay.
Oh.
This sounds like
we were here to
exactly
talk about
like I Hope
Batman,
They
but we're
Serve
just
Beer
talking about
at
reminiscing.
Oh
That's
my
actually
God.
just as funny.
Did you guys see that movie? Read the book. How I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell.
Yeah.
Because that's what this
No, I
sounds
didn't.
like. So
Isn't that a movie too?
yeah,
I believe it is because I think Todd watched it. And he was like, "You gotta watch it.
It's like,
just
so it's
like
like
me."
yeah, it's like
I am not surprised because he sounds exactly like that guy.
yeah, it basically.
Todd was he's calmed down in his later years, but in our early 20s, we were quite the force.
He had a character in there that was his friend, and he was called Hater because he just hated everything. He was rude and mean and
That sounds like me.
gropey and.
All right, back to Batman's penis.
Yeah, let's go back to what we were here for originally, Batman.
So you've got some interesting facts about the movie we're talking about because obviously we like it, we love it. We talked about it before, Justin, but
yeah, unfortunately we had some technical difficulties and sound didn't record. So if you ever want to watch a silent movie about Batman and make up your own words, I'll upload it and you can do whatever you want with it.
Nice.
I'm sure they're over thrilled.
I'm sure that we'll get like the Wayne's World. I'm a giant tool.
Or they'll,
This man blow goats.
it'll go like viral and you do like the Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Just do it. And you guys just like floating heads or something.
Just do
I think
it.
we put like Rammstein in the back or something.
Yeah. Well, I'll dub the presidential debate in there. So
That would be funny.
I think I have like a 5-minute conversation with the floating head of Nicolas Cage.
I really wanted to be in Batman.
Didn't you go
gonna be
up for the role for
Superman.
No, that
that?
was Superman.
Oh, Superman. Okay.
That was in his mullet era.
I love it.
And that would have been another Tim Burton movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would have been awesome.
And I heard that they were even considering getting Kevin Smith on board at the time.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would
It would not have been great. No,
Would have.
it
We would still be talking to it about it today if that movie was made.
It would either be really good.
Oh, it'd be an absolutely trash
Or
movie,
really bad.
I feel like, did you ever see that Man of La Mancha, which was the Terry Gilliam trying to make the movie with Johnny Depp about Don Quixote?
Yeah.
It would be like that.
I think, it would just be so bad it's good.
Maybe.
It'd be one of those classics. It'd be like The Room.
Oh.
That's
Keep
just
talking
so
about it, I gotta
bad.
see it.
They made a movie.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
People were in it.
So they got the creme de la creme of Hollywood to do this, right?
So, yeah, let's talk. Okay, directed by Tim Burton.
Yep.
Tim Burton was great in the 90s. He made some great movies.
and
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
And,
First
Beetlejuice
movie?
was before
Yeah.
Batman.
I'm just saying, he made some great movies in the 80s and 90s.
Maybe
They're
not so
fantastic.
much Pee-wee's Big Top as
Oh, Pee-wee's awesome,
Leave
dude.
Pee-wee alone, man.
No. Hear me out here. I love Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but I'm just saying, as far as like his great films, are you going to look back on Pee-wee's Big Top?
All
Did
of
he
them.
even direct that?
I don't think he did.
I don't think he even did that. So maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Come on, dude. The hot dog tree.
Yeah.
If you go back, you'll know what I'm saying. It's not as good as the first.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, man. Though.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
his first movie.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, he got to start doing animation for Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Not the Walt Disney himself, but Walt Disney the company.
Yeah.
So,
Walt Disney. Fun fact about Disney, the guy who designed Disney's logo, well, actually, the guy who designed not Disney's logo, but Arizona State University's logo actually was fired animator from Disney.
Really?
That's why the Sun Devil looks like Walt Disney.
it does.
That's
It does
funny,
look
man.
like him.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that's your fun fact of the day. A
That's
fired
funny.
Disney animator made the Arizona State Sun Devil, and that's why Walt Disney looks like a devil.
I just watched this Funny or Die sketch about Betty Boop. I don't know if you guys have seen that one with Rose McGowan, who pretends to be Betty Boop,
Oh,
and
God,
Walt
no.
Disney comes in, and it's this little guy pretending to be Walt Disney. He's evil as hell. It's awesome.
Have not seen that one. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, it's pretty funny. Yeah.
But yeah, back to 1989 Batman, starring Michael Keaton. To me, that's the quintessential Batman. I don't think anybody's taken his place.
I don't think anyone can because he was so damn intense, and he played the roles of Bruce Wayne and Batman to a point where it made sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, it's just one character, one guy doing a character or something. It's like, no, you've got a complete set of Bruce Wayne and how he transitions, and it was just great.
Well, he made the Batman voice. Like, that's him. Like, he wanted to wear different contacts or something to differentiate the characters, and they told him no on that, but he did the voice.
Yeah, no, and I think the thing was that Christian Bale's was just kind of so over the top.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You know, I'm Batman. My voice is real low.
It's good though. Those are
but
good.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I love all the Batman movies, even the bad ones. I still love them. But Michael Keaton's,
the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger is.
It still has
good moments.
It still has its moments where you're like, okay, I can see, because it's very comic book like. So if you take it like that, it's not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to win any awards, but if you look at the things that are winning awards, is it any better or is it any worse? I mean,
when you said it was like the comic, it's very much like the animated version of Batman, the cartoon.
And that's when the animated series was out when those were made. So it makes sense that they kind of went hand in hand. But
but the animated series was like 100 times.
Oh, the animated series was amazing. I watched it every day as a kid.
That is as they say, the GOAT.
Wasn't the guy who did the voice in that everyone's favorite Batman?
Kevin Conroy,
yeah.
I met him. He was
voted,
awesome.
I can't know if it was a internet poll or something, but he
he
came up like #1.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
He's super skinny in real life, guys. Like
you don't look like Batman.
Yeah, that's what my daughter says. So my daughter, Rachel,
fucking Batman.
She goes up to him. She goes, "You're not really Batman," and he goes, "I am Batman," and she's just like, blew her away.
Did you meet him at a con?
Yeah, met him at a Comic-Con. So he was next to John Wesley Shipp that did the original Flash, and he does the father on the show The Flash.
Okay.
So, and I mean, the two guys couldn't have been nicer, you know. And I mean, Kevin Conroy is so cool, and the voice is there and everything, and he just talks. He's like, "Hey, what's your name?"
Oh, man.
Batman, dude.
So do you do photo ops with the voice actors? This be kind of weird.
Yeah, they charge you like $40 and you get your choice of picture. So you pick that out and they'll sign it for you and they'll do like a picture on your phone and everybody can get behind him and everything. And you know, he's just a really cool guy.
I'd be like, instead of a picture, can I get a recording?
Yeah, that's what I was going to. I'm like, no picture.
They'll do stuff like that, but they'll charge various amounts.
Just do it.
I'd be like, here's my voicemail. Can you say like, this is Batman's phone?
Yeah.
Tell my debt collectors to leave me alone. This is Batman.
I saw a video once of that of the guy that does Cleveland Brown playing Call of Duty and like messing with kids. He's like, "Oh, you got me." You know, it's like, I'm like, why don't people do that more?
If I was a voice actor, I'd totally do it everywhere I went.
You say that now, but you probably wouldn't.
I know.
You probably would hate it.
Well, the problem is after you imitate voices, your voice kind of gets stuck like that. So I don't know how they go out.
Now, you said something that was interesting, that you got stuck in the Austin Powers voice.
I did when I was a kid. Yeah. Hi, baby.
So you just start talking to people. You're like, "Oh yeah, shag it,
you want to shag?" Yeah, an 11-year-old kid walking up to you. Want to shag?
Oh jeez, man.
That must have been so irritating for everyone around you.
It had to have been, but hey, I love that movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
All right, so back to Batman. Michael Keaton, the best.
Yeah.
Then
my favorite.
Then you have the Joker next. Is Jack Nicholson. It's a toss up here because Heath Ledger did great later on.
A different take on the character.
Yeah.
Right.
The darker version.
Every Joker in the 70s or is it 60s show versus every movie has been a different take, man. So you can't compare.
There's a clear loser.
Yeah.
There's a clear loser on who's the worst of all time. So that would be the Jared Leto one from Suicide Squad.
I saw, he's Ace Ventura. I saw someone make that, and then it clicked in my head.
Fire Marshal Bill, maybe.
To me, it clicked more as Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah.
He was trying too hard to do like a Heath Ledger thing.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it was uncomfortable. It was not.
Yeah.
It was not. It was not good. Like, I get the awkwardness where it's almost scary, and like the scene where like he's with Common and all that, and he's like, "No, that's your girl, man." And he's like, "Don't forget it." You know, I'm like, "This is terrible." I'm like, "Ew."
Yeah, Jared Leto, just stop.
In that movie, what was it?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Yep.
they just put him in there for like the sell tickets.
Yeah.
That's all they did because I saw the first preview. I'm like, sweet, this is gonna be like a cool Joker movie, and it wasn't. There was like 2 major scenes in that movie with Joker.
And they were horrible.
Yeah.
They were horrible.
It was
the rest
forced.
of
that movie. This wasn't that good.
It wasn't that great as a whole, but
I like
Jared
the scene
Leto
with Deadshot, with Batman and Deadshot and his kid. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
You know,
there was good scenes in that movie, and there were. The movie as a whole is it's okay. I watched it again. I own it.
Yeah.
But Jared Leto, I can lose him as the Joker.
I wanted to like him so much.
When I saw the pictures come out,
I like Jared Leto.
Yeah. When I saw the pictures come out, I was kind of like, how's it gonna be? What's he gonna look? You know.
He is a good actor, though.
He is. Yeah. No.
He's a good singer too.
That was
30 Seconds to Mars is a great band.
Yeah, I feel bad. I don't know. I wanted to like it.
I did, but yeah, he's totally fire. He watched Fire Marshal Bill and said, "That's it."
Well, I guess
Fire Marshal Bill, I'm gonna do the Joker.
In terms of thing, I guess taking a risk. You know, he took a risk because he didn't want to repeat Ledger because you can't.
No way.
And he didn't want to repeat Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
And Jack Nicholson, the only thing that he really had to work with was his entire personality. Because
I'm still the Joker.
Watch the Joker.
He is the Joker, man.
If you go slightly over where he starts laughing and stuff like that, okay, he doesn't do that in public, but if you see him at a Lakers game, he's smiling like this, you know, doing his thing, and
his hair's
like,
all
messed
back.
up. And he looks, it's like, dude, love that Joker, you know, he looks like him. He talks like him, you know. I just expect him to, like, look at people and go, you ever dance with the devil in the dark moonlight, or the pale moonlight, you know.
Let's talk about who almost became the Joker.
Yes,
there was talks. We talked about this last time. Robin Williams was actually in talks to play the Joker in this version.
Wow. I maintain this. I think that would have been a better movie.
I don't know. I think Robin Williams would have been a little bit over the top.
He is so tortured. The man unfortunately killed himself, you know, and all that. But if you think of the darkness that's inside of him, 1 Hour Photo, Insomnia,
one of my favorite movies.
They're friggin' great. And I'm like, he has that capacity to go super dark.
Oh, I love him.
To Smoochie.
Yeah, I love him as an actor. As Robin Williams was top notch as an actor.
Yeah.
I just don't know how great he would have been as the Joker.
Well, he wouldn't have played Jack Nicholson.
Well, so. No. Well, you got to think Robin Williams in 1989. Think of his stand-up and everything. He was very super fast. How are you doing?
He was doing a bunch of coke.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
He was basically coked out of his mind.
He would have been the hairiest Joker. That's for sure.
Oh, there's the Batman. Oh, I'm gonna try him.
He's like, his hair on his arms, dude.
The chest hair.
I think of though, like those scenes in Good Will Hunting that he's in that are like just flat out intense, where he's like, you just remember, you ever say anything about that, and I'll end you, Chief. And I'm like,
but yeah,
I believed him. I believed he was going to kill him. You know?
when he does the
I'm like, that was intense. So he had that sort of intensity. I would have to think that maybe you're right. Maybe based on where he was at that point, no.
Yeah, because
I mean,
all the roles you're talking about, they came later and much later in his career.
That was close to Dead Poets Society. I'd have to imagine.
Even before that, I think Awakenings when he played the.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm talking about?
I know.
My dad took me. My dad took me in that movie. We thought it was gonna be a comedy, man.
Yeah,
it was like, whoa, man, total not like.
It's not a comedy.
It wasn't that his first
dramatic role.
Dramatic role.
It's either that or the Fisher King with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah,
so,
that's
I think
that's
Fisher King might have been first.
That's very Joker-esque. That character, super nutto, like.
Oh, he was a.
He probably would have been a good Joker.
Yeah,
man.
I'm saying I think he's good. I have a problem with Jack Nicholson because I feel like he got stuck in this character that he'd been playing ever since One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
And he's just like if you see Anger Management, and we talked about this when we talked about it.
Joker without makeup.
He's terrible. He is the same character in Departed, the same character in As Good as It Gets, with maybe a small difference. And
that's Jack Nicholson. That's what Jack Nicholson does. Though. He plays himself.
The Shining.
He does.
Yeah.
He doesn't
really
adjust himself he's just himself. And I got the Bucket List. It wasn't a great movie by any means, but he's actually pretty good in that movie.
You know what?
Because I think he really does just flat out play himself.
I liked his rapport with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty
good. Morgan Freeman, and I'm a taxi fixer. I fix taxis. I met Andy Dufresne.
I had to watch that terrible Joker.
I had to lay in a hospital bed next to Joker for days.
Was he ever? Let's see. He was in a movie. Obviously, he was Alfred in Batman. But was he in a movie with Jack Nicholson?
Who?
Michael Caine?
Michael Caine?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's been in a bunch of movies with Jack Nicholson, I believe.
Well, besides that one, I'm sorry.
Let's see. I don't think Michael Caine's ever appeared with Jack Nicholson.
Okay. Always comes back to Michael Caine.
Oh, you get called about Michael Caine.
Is it Terry Tibbs?
Terry Tibbs. I fucking love Craig Hager. Hoffa. I forgot about Hoffa. That was
Hoffa's a good movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jack Nicholson
I guess
playing.
I mean he's had some good roles and such. And definitely he's been part of some good movies. Chinatown was a role where he had to act.
Oh.
He had to act in Chinatown.
Yeah, Chinatown. I mean, we got to talk about one of the greatest horror movies of ever. You know, The Shining.
Yep. The Shining.
Here's Johnny.
No
I
beer.
actually-
All work and no play, man.
I really like the remake they made for sci-fi with Steven Weber in it, and I want to say Rebecca De Mornay was in it. That was awesome.
Rebecca De Mornay. That's all I think of. I think of Garth. Rebecca De Mornay.
Yes.
So yeah, then we got Kim Basinger.
Yeah,
She's
man.
playing Vicky Vale in this.
She was.
I gotta say, Kim
Good.
Basinger in like the 80s and 90s.
Ah, man.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
Isn't she like agoraphobic though, right?
Back then?
Might be.
Not back then, but I know she doesn't do a lot of movies.
No, she's straight.
No.
That's good. What was the last movie that she made? Cellular?
Cell, or
Yeah.
there's one other one I think is very similar to that.
She did like
she's in the 50 Shades of Grey garbage.
Oh God, is she?
They're not good, guys.
I think
She did 50 Shades Darker. Ugh.
she plays the lady's mom or
The
something.
Nice Guys. She played Judith Perrin, 11th Hour. She's in a bunch of movies
She's in
I've
11th
never heard
Hour?
of.
Huh.
Charlie St. Cloud. That had what's his name?
That was
Zac Efron.
Yeah.
With the skip.
That
was
actually wasn't. That was
a good
not a bad
movie,
movie
actually.
for Zac Efron to go for a High School Musical. He wasn't like
someone good
so
wrote that
annoying
too.
in
I
that
didn't
movie.
know who wrote that.
Which one is he? He's in Indian and Neighbors.
Yeah.
That's- okay.
Oh, that movie was great.
I
He did great.
I was
in
just trying to think. I picture him. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie St. Cloud, underrated film, and it's twisted. It's like an Outer Limits episode when you get to the end.
that. Kim Basinger. Naturally, I got to talk about she's in Wayne's World too.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
obviously,
I want you to kill. Take me now.
he's a dead man. Hello, darling. I trust I wasn't too much of an animal last night.
Oh jeez, man.
Take me, God. You know I will.
When they made sequels,
But you don't have a code, I guess.
when they paid for sequels before the plot was even, or before the screenplay was even written, they were making Wayne's World 2. Nothing was even written, man.
And that movie turned out fantastic.
That was a good movie, man. I think it wasn't better than the first, but
It wasn't as good as the first, but it had so many great like one-liners and stuff.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it the other night again. And I was like, man, I was still cracking up.
or like the green M&Ms one.
Yeah.
I had to kill
The brown
the whole
M&Ms.
family.
Ozzy Osbourne.
We looked up that actor.
We talk about this. I think every episode that we always do the
Welcome
Ozzy
to Justen
Osbourne.
versus
Would it not
Justen,
know
a show about
stage?
Wayne's World. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know, I think we literally talk about Del Preston every episode.
That's pretty good.
Well, the movies
Del,
have
are
been
you
in that,
mental?
Did you say the word naked Indian? He's like just sitting there smoking.
Oh yeah, because they had the whole Jim
Jim
Doors
Morrison, yeah.
storyline in there too.
Jim Morrison's
Man,
in
I
the
forgot
desert.
about that part, dude. Oh my god.
Talking to Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's a good
So,
movie.
man, it is a really good movie. You
That's
got
a weird
Christopher
one, man.
Walken and all that.
I'm gonna go home and watch it. I'm gonna sit up on
Dude, it's on
You
Crackle.
should.
It's on Crackle right now.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch it for free, you don't mind some ads. It's on Crackle. I just watched it the other night. I love it. I love Wayne's World 2. I love all Wayne's World movies. I think they should make a third.
They should. I mean,
They should make a third where they become dads.
I was gonna say
that would be
it'll be their
interesting.
kids.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
they should. And their kids should be on YouTube.
No, dude. Copyright.
We're writing Mike Myers, David Harvey. We're writing this down. If you make it, pay us.
Copyright.
I don't know, dude. He's still angry about that comment that you made about the Love Guru.
That movie sucked.
I'm just kidding. That would never come up.
I make the Canadian pizza. It's a Pop-Tart with the ketchup on it.
Mariska Hargitay. Mariska Hargitay.
The Love Guru had some parts that made me laugh, mostly the Canadian pizza. But that's
Jessica
Justin
Alba.
Timberlake. Yeah,
Jessica Alba.
Jessica
I
Alba,
couldn't
Justin
finish it.
Timberlake. But yeah.
Oh, you couldn't finish? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I gave it a shot. I mean, if I could see Master of Disguise.
Oh
then I
yeah,
could
the
see-
Master of Disguise was.
Yeah.
That came out.
Is this my fake mic? Hello.
No, actually, we usually go live and we stick our phone there.
Gotcha.
We were going to put that card there and just look at that phallic Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
Now we can all feel inadequate.
I don't want to crush it.
Yeah, it'll crush it. I'll praise the Dickmobile.
That's right, Ace.
Armadillo effect.
I think he needs to go to the doctor.
We have to put up an image.
It's a little
of this card.
scaly.
It's like those pictures in National Geographic when you see those guys with like elephantiasis of the testicles.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna go someplace else with that.
I probably should.
I thought you were gonna talk about African titties.
I thought you heard African nips, dude. Like, boom. But, yeah.
This day and age, many a young man in the '80s and the '70s.
Yeah, since we're talking '80s, that was our version of porn. Was National Geographic.
That and all the Playboys you would find in the garbage.
Yeah.
Do you remember the story how wherever you are, there's always this one story? Someone should make a movie about this. On how there's always that one porn mag that you find somewhere, like under a
Holy
rock.
Grail porn.
It is.
Yeah.
Wherever you go,
and you
in
keep it
any place in
forever.
the world, there's always that one spot where you go and like you lift up a rock and there it is. You know, like a 1970s issue of like.
See, the funny thing is when we were redoing this house
Got a bunch of porn mags?
in the basement. I ripped the ceiling out of the basement. It rained Playboys on me.
Did it really?
There was like there were like 30 Playboys. I don't know, whoever owned this house.
Oh,
last.
nice. You keep any of them?
No, dude, they were pretty gross because naturally you pick them up.
Were the pages stuck together?
Yeah, they were.
Maybe they were using them as insulation.
Those are going for at least $2-3 each on eBay, dude. You can probably
The sticky ones.
Ooh, yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Have you tried to read one recently? Oh my
No.
God, they're horrible.
There's no-
I have the
nudes.
internet now.
No, they changed that again.
Oh, back to
Yeah.
nudes.
Yeah, so
That's because
it's
they
back
sold
to
three.
that.
We sold 3 issues of non-nude.
You know what killed Playboy was Maxim and FHM magazine.
Yeah.
They killed it.
Well,
That's
that
awful.
internet.
No, yeah, free porn.
Well, the internet afterwards, but I mean, it's like when you had relevant articles and things that people were
You actually
reading
read the
and-
articles? I went straight to
No.
Centerfold.
So I read her likes and dislikes and that cheesy fake Polaroid that it was like badly
I like the
photoshopped.
jokes.
Yeah, I'm like,
I like the jokes, and I was just thinking, I'm like, whose uncle tells these to people?
see, if you read the articles, you truly are
Well,
king of the nerds because I went straight to the pictures.
Oh, and then the cologne.
you've heard it here first.
Like I read her stats and I read her likes because maybe
Maybe you had
I'm
a shot.
12-year-old. I had a shot with her.
Yeah.
I'm 8, but I can get her.
I can get it.
Like, so what? She goes to jail.
Oh, Playboy
What's a
party is still a
pederast?
dream to go to.
Girls of spring break.
Yes.
And it's like the chick with the rollerblades, and she's like naked on the
Yeah.
cover. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like 96.
Is that Bush?
What is that, dude?
No, I think it's quail.
What is that, a bus?
So we've already alienated our female listeners. Listener, hi mom.
We were here to talk about Batman. We talked about Playboy.
I remember
We're fitting it in there.
Batman was on the cover of a magazine. That
I'm
could've
sure
been
he made an
Playboy.
appearance.
Like
in
a lady,
Playboy.
like a lady Batman, like a centerfold dressed up as
Hey, that's
Batman.
Did
I
they
would have
do
that.
that?
I would have that framed up
They
on the
should
wall.
do that. but-
I think so, I remember maybe I
Let's Google this. Let's see Batman
Playboy.
Playboy.
Well, I know-
Well, they're gonna probably come up with he's a Playboy. No, let's see Playboy.
Images.
Well, Kim Basinger was in Playboy. So she was it Basinger or Basinger?
Bassinger?
Basinger.
Basinger.
I feel like we just did a bit. So
Bassinger.
yeah, so we'll just say Basinger.
Bassinger.
Let's see. I don't think he was ever in Playboy.
Well, but I know they do features in there on like cars and things like that. So I bet you an issue that came out
Had to
around when
be
this came
something.
in.
Oh, I'm sure he
probably
was
had
in
some
there
big
somewhere.
Or they reviewed it. Give it 2 nipples erect or something.
thing. No, I think they have like Gene Shalit in there. He's like, the movie is fantastic. Go see it when you're
I don't like ladies. I like movies.
I'll review anything for a box of milk duds.
If there's a naked lady next to this review, I'll be pissed.
Oh my god. This Goofy mustache.
Yeah. He was a
It stinks.
I keep thinking of him on The Critic when Jay Sherman got they were doing Critic Aid. They had all the Siskel and Ebert and Gene Shalit and Rex Reed. They were out there singing "Oh way out the Rocky Way."
It stinks.
Oh man.
Oh man, Bane's having a good time. He's all shaking over there.
He was born in the shaking.
I was born to dance. To shake my hips.
I whip my hair back and forth.
In the
He doesn't have any hair.
I like to grind on girls in the dark.
Oh, that's creepy. I came in like a wrecking ball.
That's how babies are made. In the dark. In the dark.
In a cave.
He's a product of prison rape, so that's not okay.
Oh wow.
You know,
Nah.
I think his mother was raped by a prisoner.
I
He was
slipped the
born.
Rickies in the dark. Buck Funter.
Is it Sean Connery now?
We interrupt your television program or radio broadcast, whatever you're doing, to let you know that this episode will be continued.
To be continued.
That's right. It's our first cliffhanger.
Hey,
Dum dum.
maybe we should do the Scooby-Doo ending.
I like it.